Hey, what's going on? Dark Sky here, and today we are doing Aethus. It's a kind of an interesting game, kind of exploration, space type game where an astronaut lands on this planet and is trying to figure out what happened to all of her comrades, and has a little pet robot that kind of helps her along the way, kind of gives her advice and whatnot, and yeah, it's pretty neat. I really enjoy it. I played a little bit of into it, but I didn't go too far. Wanted to share a little bit more that maybe of stuff that I haven't done, something that we both enjoy together. But yeah, let's get into this. Let's start this game. So the year is 2349. Humanity has escaped a dying Earth and spread out among the stars. In the preceding centuries, as ecosystems collapse and the world burns, rapid scientific advancement and lack of regulation lead to a new golden age of technological capitalism. Squabbling governments, unable to put aside their differences for the greater good, leave a vacuum quickly filled by giant corporations and global conglomerates. A new era begins as humanity starts to explore, colonize, and exploit planets other than Earth. Resource worlds are born as megacorporations discover planets beyond our solar system, home to newly discovered natural resources and incredible value, and begin ruthlessly harvest them. You are Mauve. Mauve? Yeah. Former mining engineer of the Galaxy-Spanning Astral Research Corporation, ARC. Armed with your old mining suit, the savings of 20 years of work, and Roland, your family's trusty AI companion, you've purchased a claim of land on the resource world you've claimed home your entire life. Aethus. Okay, well, hopefully it pans out for her, To me, it looks like a desert. Project Gaia. Somewhere below the surface of Aethus. Anya. I don't know what that's about.
Dr. Lee, please report to the containment chamber.
All right, so we use our normal WASD keys to turn around.
Can't believe I overslept. On today of all days. Better get moving.
And then you can use your mouse to kind of like turn yourself around to different directions. You can do look at that. I can, almost do the moonwalk. Yeah. Like, I'm good at this. Look at this. Yeah. All right, so see, orbit the camera with the right mouse button, which you don't really. Oh, I guess you can turn it like this with the right mouse button, but you just move the camera, and then zoom the camera with control and middle mouse button. All right, so that's cool. So imagine we gotta unlock this door here. Open door.
That should do it. Door's open.
Yeah, that should do it. All right. Yeah, let's go in here.
Communications with the surface are strictly prohibited. Do your part for the safety of the project.
Who left all this junk here? Standards are obviously slipping. Okay, down we go. They better not start without me. Right, straight down the hall for the lab. Oh, I forgot my key card. Shouldn't have had those drinks last night. I think I left it in my office.
Oh, see, now the door opens.
Please make sure all workstations are locked when left unattended.
Thank God. Here it is. Okay, back down to the lab.
says here it is, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, Dr. Lee, you made it. Excellent. We hope we didn't disturb you? I was busy. Are we prepared to begin? Yes, of course. The sample is waiting. When you're ready, just retrieve the drone prototype from the box and come on in. Take your time. Welcome, Dr. Lee. We're up here in the gallery. The containment field is running. Go ahead and use the console to start the test when you're ready. Gravitational stability is nominal. Dr. Lee, you can begin channeling energy into the sample. Well, here goes nothing. All that was for this moment.
Guess too much.
The sample! Graviton readings are through the roof. We have to shut it down. No, let it run. We need the data.
So this is all below Aethus? Now we're on the surface of Aethus, much later. Okay, how did we get up there?
Oh, Roland, are we far?
Almost there. A little further.
I'm starving. Have you got anything to eat, Roland?
I'm afraid we're all out. I did try and get you to pack an extra nutrient bar, but you said, and I quote, "Roll in it. We'll find food when we get there. It's an adventure."
Weirdly good impression.
Thank you. There are cacti in abundance here. You should be able to harvest some fruit from them until we can cook up something better.
Okay, let's warm up your laser with something easy to start with.
All right, so we just get this cactus here.
Small jump like this, but anything much further, and you'll not be a happy bunny. Feeling better?
Yep. Not the tastiest thing, but it's helping.
Once we get set up, you'll be able to start cooking hot food. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll grab some of this this cacti here and eat that, and try to keep our levels up over here. This doesn't go anywhere. It looks like it goes somewhere, but it doesn't. But this is ultimately what we want here.
We're here.
This... is it?
This is it. It doesn't look like much right now, but with a little bit of work, we'll be up and running in no time.
Doesn't look like much. It looks like a barren desert filled with scrap.
It is. But it may also be one of the richest claims on Aethus, if your hunch pays off.
True. Kinda hoping for something a wee bit more impressive, though.
Well, why do you think you got it so cheap? Let's start clearing this place so we can get building.
Okay, so we're going to start cleaning this up a little bit. Picking up some of this metal scrap that's on the ground here. And we also pick up these rogolith chunks. That also helps later on when we can we get into more processing. All right, looks like we got most of this all cleaned up. I think we can kind of move forward from this point. Maybe do some building. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe just setting something down like right in here. This might be a good spot to start. See, we got to go into build mode, press B. And once we're in build mode, we go to facilities. It's like we can do a makeshift smelter. I'm thinking maybe just put that smelter over here. Yeah, there's a good spot for it.
First priority, shelter.
Agreed. Night will be falling soon, and we don't want to be stumbling around in the dark when a dust storm hits.
We can use some of this old scrap to cobble something together for sure.
Okay, so what we need to do is we need 1 biomass and we need 2 metal scraps to make a metal ingot. So we will just we'll drag this down into our 1 slot. Actually, just type 1. And on this we'll put in 2 slot. So we'll throw a couple of them in there. Maybe 10. We'll start with 10. And then maybe 2. We'll put 10 of those. There we go. So we should have like 10 of each in there right now. It looks like it's burning more of it because it takes 2 of the metal scraps, which is fine. All right, and then now what we're going to do is we're going to go into our build menu here and we go to structures. That's what we want. And I'm thinking, let's turn this around. Let's stick it like right in that little opening. That should be good. Now we got a nice little structure here, nicely built up, ready to go. I'm thinking what we want to do next, though, is let's see what we can do. We're going to do that. We probably want a bed, so we got to get 3 iron for that one. We're currently at 1, so I need to put in maybe a few more of the 2. All right, we're able to make 2 of those. We'll do have enough for 3, so that's good. So let's get the get our bed down here. So B, furniture.
A roof over your head and a place to lay it when you get tired. I must say, this outpost is coming along swimmingly.
Roland, it's a metal box with a bed in it. It's not exactly the Sagua Palace.
Well, the good news is I'm getting energy readings from within the cave system nearby. Perhaps a power source we could use to build something a little more homely.
Oh, with electricity.
Distinctly possible. There are a couple of things you might like to do to prepare for our first expedition, though.
Let me guess. Somewhere to store all the riches we're inevitably gonna find?
Yes, and somewhere to cook something a bit heartier than a cactus fruit. You're wasting away.
All right, so we just pick up some of this here, hoping we can build up. I'm thinking what we need to do next is we need to go into this cave that they're talking about, and we need to do some exploring in there. Want to pick up as much as this stuff as I can. All this metal. A small crate has water in it. Nice. Too bad you can't destroy the small crate, though. You can only just pick stuff up from it. I don't think it like respawns anything. So if we hit the ground here, we can get regoliths or whatever, but really that's not till much later you get some way to be able to process that the regolith, which turns into like iron ingots and all that. So let's see, what we need to do now is we need to build a storage unit, like she was mentioning. So we need 2 iron. Sounds like a coffee percolator or something, where it makes a little dinging sound. Yeah, let's pick that up there, and then we can put our storage in here. I think I'll maybe just stick it right here at the end. There we go. Now we can fill this area up with more goodies. I'm thinking maybe put that in there. Maybe keep the food. We'll put the regolith in there. And I'll put the metal scraps in there with the biomass. Oh, we filled up the container. All right, well, that's good. That means more space in our backpacks and everything. Oh, look at that. It's just metal sitting out here. Now, the weird thing is you can only look from this angle. You can't, like, kind of bend the screen down at all, which would be nice, because then you could see, like, where the cave is, have a little bit more of an understanding on how the area is kind of laid out. But right here, where these 2 glowing things are right here, you can pick these up if you want to, but I just leave them, just because they kind of mark the cave. But that's the cave entrance. So we're going to go in here. While you're inside this cave, though, you do lose the oxygen. So.
Toxic. Dangerous air. Oh, you'll need to be careful with how long you stay down here, Maeve.
My suit filters are working overtime even here at the exit to the surface. I'm gonna need to get some suit upgrades before too long.
There's an old crate over there. Perhaps there are still some supplies lying around we could use.
Aha! An oxygen dome.
Perfect. That will certainly help us get further into the caverns.
Yep. Arctech is pretty cutting edge when it comes to anything that'll let them push their workers harder for longer.
Just remember, the domes won't be effective if you overuse them. Maeve, look! Our first node!
This is it! Another load.
Ha, you're right. It looks like it's mainly dirt and rock. But it's dense enough to be chock full of resources we can use for the outpost.
Time to start blowing these things apart and collecting all the goodies inside.
Maeve, your air supply is running out. The energy readings are coming from that crate. Check it out.
Look, Roland! An RTG.
An RTG? Ha! Well, that would explain the energy readings.
Ooh-wee! This is big. We can build a proper habitat with this bad boy.
The last expedition here obviously did a sloppy job of cleaning up after themselves. Well, let's head back to the surface.
Ooh, all kinds of good stuff right there. Get some more blueprints here. Let's see, do we have any more? Getting a little low on oxygen here. Okay, so let's head out and see what kind of stuff we can build.
Let's get a basic habitat built.
This is a nice big area here. It's weird that when I'm inside that cave, then I have like breathing problems. But when I'm outside the cave, then I'm fine, you know? Let's see if we can't clear this up a little bit here. All right, that looks a little bit better. Clean this up too here. Oh, look at all the cactus we're getting from that, huh? I think we just filled up. Yeah, we filled up. That's funny. Yeah, it's okay. We can go over here, press 1, and just fill this thing up full of these. And then go back over here and pick these all up. Oh, that's all we got. Okay, so let's see here. We got to do is to build this this habitat thing. So let's see, structures. We want to build this. So we need 5 of those. Yeah, we got 2. So we need 5 of them. There we go. We got 5 now. All right. So I'm thinking maybe, let's see, building this right in here. Of course, I can't pick up that piece there. Maybe like right here be good, huh? So I can kind of expand out if I wanted to. This thing is huge, so there it is. Darn it. It stinks that you have to look from the top. You can't turn the screen to look down a little bit. Oh, it's zoom, rotate. Oh, no, that's just for that. All right, so maybe like right here. That might be good, huh?
Excellent work, Maeve. A nice little habitat, I must say.
Yep.
Of course, you can't really jump into it, even from the other side.
Right.
Very much so. Plus, thanks to the RTG we found, it has power.
Now we can really get things started with some proper equipment.
Indeed. Plenty of facilities to construct in order to start processing those resources from the caverns.
We can start exploring deeper underground as well. Oh, there is bound to be good stuff down there.
So once you put this structure down, you can't really get into it. So you got to build a little platform so that you can get into this. So we'll build this little platform. We'll put it right here. If it turns, I was going to snap to it, but didn't do it.
That we're up and running with a proper habitat.
There we go.
Need more building materials.
Definitely. There's only so much scrap around here I can melt down.
That's why we should really get a regolith printer built and start using the planet's natural resources to help us.
Good plan. The regolith we gather from the nodes in the caverns will provide us with all the building materials we need.
There we go. Get me a little bit more food in me there. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to construct, looks like a grill, find a route deeper into the cave system. And we have to construct a regular printer in our basic habitat. So let's see, what do we need to do for our printer? Here's our printer, takes 5 of those. So we should be able to do that, I think. Got 1. And we got all this metal laying around up on the surface here still, so we can still use all this metal up here. Plus it'll help kind of clear up the area. So that we can really just go to town on building here. Get really expand out if we wanted to. Oh, must be full. All right, let's run back. We'll go turn this in. It says to hold down shift to make you run, but whenever I hold down shift, I start walking slower, so I don't know. Okay, let's do that there. So I forgot how many we needed. I think we needed, what, like 5 or so? There's 5 there. Oh yeah, we did need 5. That's cool. Okay, so let's go in here. We'll put down this the printer. I think it comes out from that side there. Let's snug it right there in that corner.
That's the printer set up.
Lovely. The regolith of the planet's surface makes for excellent building material.
I also have a bunch of stone that the printer won't accept.
You'll need to crush it down to get something usable from it. There's metal ore trapped in there as well, so it's worth getting a smelter built.
There we go. We got at least some ore from all the rock and everything we've been holding on to. This thing here says it will surely catch a price on the market. I have never ran into a market, so I'm not sure what that means. So it must be something we can just throw in a chest and kind of forget about. So we got more stone here we can pick up. There we go. We'll put those in there. We don't need those for now. Apparently those are very light. Let's see here. There we go. Had to click the recipe for it to actually start working. No items transfer destination is full. Okay, so I'm full. So we have some sandstone, but it requires us to make another machine to break across the rock. So facility for melting scrap. So we need the stone crusher, which we do have enough for that. So let's get that and put that down. And then we can put the rock into this. There we go. And then we got 2 of these things here. That's going to be good for the smelter, because we're going to be able to take those 2 big, the calnite ore. You take 2 of those and it'll turn into a bar, which is one of our like quests up here for us to do. Produce your first bar, a calnite bar. Or your first calnite bar. So there was that. And so then we can put the remaining stuff that we got from that machine into here. And do this one. Process some, get us some ore, some iron bars, I mean. So we're just that much further ahead now. Then the last thing is for us to make the smelter, and it requires 10 iron of the iron bars, and then 5 of those orange ones. But what we could do is do the dew catcher if we think that we're like not being able to keep up with water. Also have the water pump, and then we also have the grill to like make better food and whatnot. But let's see here. So what we got now is we're at 6, and we got 2 of these. And then on here, what do we got? We got nothing in that one. So let's look at see what we got. See what time is it right now? Is it? Oh, it's afternoon. Okay. So we got 3 of these, and those other ones we don't need yet. What we're gonna probably need to do is to do some crafting on our own just to get those up. So we're gonna need what? Do 1, throw a bunch of those in there. See, that's about 5, so that'll give us 10. So then we do 2 and throw a bunch in there. 8, 9, 1 more. 10. There we go. And 1 for the road. There we are. Now we have 11 of those. We have 3 of the solenice things. You just need 2 of the solenice. I think those are actually easier to pick up inside the cave. We're at 38, so we should have plenty of room to pick up some of that. And think you can just follow these this weird track on the ground. It should take you right to the cave. Okay, so now we're looking for kind of like that, but it's a rock looking formation. Kind of like that right there. There we go. Did we pick up any? No, we didn't pick up any. There's another one right there. You're getting pretty full. Might want to think about heading back. Yeah, we're pretty full now. So let's head back with our riches. We should have enough to be able to push over and get our last remaining 2.
Roland, do you think Mum and Dad are okay back home?
I am sure that Sam and Rachel are well. ARC's pension plans are generous compared to those of the other big 5 megacorps.
I think you're being generous, calling them generous.
I did say in comparison. I am sure they are fine, Maeve. Try not to worry.
All right, we'll put down a lot of this down in here. That should hit that roll. And there we go. We got 2 more. That gives us our 5. Then we should be able to do facilities, do basic smelter. And I was thinking I might just kind of stick this in, I don't know, maybe like right here next to this machine. All right, so now we have our basic smelter. So now we're able to process these things here. So we'll just put 2 of those in there. That's going to make our first Calnite bar.
Dave, your first metal bar. Are you proud?
I sort of am. This beats melting scrap in a plant-powered junk box any day.
Those days are gone. Now you can melt scrap in a high-energy furnace powered by a nuclear battery. The inexorable march of technological progress.
All right, so anyways, yeah, so we got the 2 bars, and then all we have to do is just mine out a bunch of iron. If you notice now, if you're using the smelter, you can process making iron bars out of just 2 pieces of metal scrap instead of 2 pieces of metal scrap and a piece of the cactus. So you can use the cactus for like other things. So that's kind of nice. So now we can just throw stuff into this one here and do that. Then we can we process our metal bars a little bit quicker. So that's kind of nice. But anyways, yeah, so we've done a lot. We got a lot pretty far ahead here. Looks like it's nighttime now, but well, what is it? Dusk. It's dusk right now. So the sun is currently on its way down. Anyways, please smash that subscribe button and hit that like and comment down in the comment section below. And please look at the description under the game as where to purchase it. And you can also get the demo yourself and play it along. There's also information down there about the game. Currently, the game is on the Steam sale, summer sale, so it's a good time to look into it. I think this game right now is only demo version, but it's a possibility to look forward to in the future. But anyways, you take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.